Hey, I'm Michael, product manager here at Rune, and today I'm going to talk about smart playlists. Smart playlists are one of the coolest features I think we've launched here at Rune. We've had requests to build these for years, and now that they're finally here, I find them as an integral part of my Rune workflow, and I'm using them every day. Now, what are smart playlists? You can think of them as dynamically updating playlists built on focus. So it may help you to think of these as a sort of magical record bag. Imagine your music collection sitting on the digital shelves in front of you. You've got your music files from a hard drive. You've got everything from your Tidal and Qobuz collections. You've got digitized copies of CDs. You've got jazz over here, classical over here, what have you. And now at your feet are these magical record bags called smart playlists. And every time you open them, the Rune music librarian goes to your digital shelves and fetches exactly what you want to be in that bag. So for me, I might have one bag that's 1970s jazz. And every time I open it, I can be assured that that is the most recent up-to-date snapshot of music in my library, which was released in the 1970s with the genre tag jazz. Now, this is great for a few reasons. The first of which is that they do the work for you. Smart playlists are automatic. They're not normal playlists where you have to drag in track by track. Smart playlists are kind of set it and forget it. You create the recipe once and they just do the work for you in the background. Number two is they grow with you as your library grows. So if you have your magical bag of 1970s jazz and you go and you discover a new album which falls into that category, the next time you open that bag, the album or those tracks will be there for you. Smart playlists can actually teach you about your library. Because they're built on Rune's rich system of metadata, you might make a smart playlist based on performers or labels or other credits, and you actually see connections of your own music that you weren't aware of before. Lastly, these magical record bags are actually playlists, so you can organize them like a playlist. Title them whatever you want, put them in folders, put those folders in folders, load them up in CarPlay or Android Auto via Arc. They are these really rich, powerful, deep tools, but at the same time housed in these kind of lightweight containers. That is a bit of an overview on smart playlists. Now let's dive into a few examples. So I'm a big fan of DJ Cozy. He's kind of a hard artist to track down with a big catalog, lots of collaborations, different albums he's curated. But using Smart Playlist, I can easily create a dynamically updating playlist which gathers every track that he's been involved in and gives me a really deep dive into his catalog. So let's set this up. I will go to over here near Playlist, click the plus button, then select New Smart Playlist. Over here, I'll select Tracks. Now in this, let's go down to Performers, View More. I'll type in, there he is, DJ Cozy. Done. We'll go ahead and save this. Now title the playlist DJ Cozy and create. Voila. So now I have a playlist which is every track in my library that DJ Cozy has been involved in as a performer. And the great thing about this is as I keep adding new music to my library, this playlist stays constantly up to date. So whether I'm listening to Rune in my house, whether I'm in my car using Arc, whether I'm in the backyard with my Rune remote on mobile, wherever I am, no matter what time, this will always have the most up-to-date tracks containing DJ Cozy. Now, let's look at how smart playlists can help manage your library. I add a lot of new music to Rune, but sometimes I lose track of what I've heard and what I haven't, what I still need to listen to, and what I've already processed. So in this situation, I can use a smart playlist to help keep track of my musical to-do list. Now to accomplish this, let's go to the albums browser. Then we'll create a focus, things I've added in the last month, and things I've never listened to. To do this, we will say played in the last all time, and then click it once again. So this now becomes things I've never played. Now we'll create the smart playlist. I'll hit save. Say recently added, never listened. Hit create. and boom, playlist is ready to go. Now, as I find music, it'll automatically end up here. And as I listen to it, it'll automatically disappear. So for me, this is a super handy way to keep track of my musical to-do list. When I don't want to think about what I want to hear, I can just open this, click shuffle, and play away. I'm a big electronic music fan. As someone who's been collecting for a while, I have a hard drive of files that I've had since with me, even from high school. Some of them are really low quality, some of them are higher quality. Now let's say I'm preparing for a DJ gig and I want to see all of my high resolution electronic music that's on this hard drive. I can use a smart playlist to help me whittle down my library to exactly that slice. So in this case, I'll go to Focus for my albums. I want to filter for just electronic music. I'll jump over to the storage locations and select my music drive. Now, I can do a couple things to whittle down the selection here. I could select AIFF, FLAC, WAV, basically anything but these lossy formats here. So now I have CD quality and above. So this is good enough for me now. I'm going to go ahead and create a smart playlist here. Save it as CD quality electronic on hard drive. Awesome. So now, whenever I want to see what music I've collected thus far on my hard drive that's in at least CD quality, I can just jump to this smart playlist, hit shuffle, and check it out. Now let's say I want to see the inverse of this. So I have, unfortunately, a bunch of files on my hard drive which are lossy, MP3s, AACs, things back from my old iTunes days. And it's kind of a mission of mine to slowly, piece by piece, upgrade these to higher quality formats. So I can take this same smart playlist, make a copy, I'll add it to my SPLs folder, and now that I have the copy, I can see the inverse. So let's do low quality electronic music on hard drive. And very simple to do so. Just one click and I invert that format. And so now it will show me anything but these formats being lower quality electronic music on my hard drive. So I hope this has been a helpful first guide and look into our new feature, Smart Playlists. These are just a few of the Smart Playlists I have made, and I find them useful for myself, but I hope seeing these has inspired you and spurred some ways that you might create Smart Playlists in your own workflow. So comment below and let us know how you are using Smart Playlists. Thanks for watching.